I have no idea where to put the face cam for today. Genuinely no idea. I've never played this before. I kept saying, oh, I'm going to play this, and then I just never got to it. So I said, oh, let's just stream it and see what happens. I am curious. I am very curious. This game is not out yet. This is a demo. Excuse me. Planned release date to be announced. But for now, we can do this. It's also not the original game. It's actually based on a previous version, now called Terra Nil, like prelude or beta or demonstration or something like that. Currently available on itch.io. But they're releasing a newer version created... This game is by Devolver Digital, published by Devolver. They publish lots of games. And of all things, the development team is the BroForce team. That surprised me. That genuinely surprised me. Also, the game isn't running. Where is the game? Hello, game. Where are you? This is what happens when you don't test things before the stream starts. Where is game? Does it even say the game is running? My computer doesn't even think the game's running. Great. Great start. Great start. It's gonna be one of those days, isn't it? Well, I can kill that. And that. Don't need either one of those. Got a couple programs closed. That should help. Where's the game? Oh, as soon as I press stop, it froze. That's why. Can it be a coincidence? It definitely froze, and then by pressing stop, it unfroze because it was done. What you gonna do? Now I started again, and now I can freeze again. Okay, now it's starting. Good, good, good. Let's see. Let's see what the heck this is. I am genuinely curious. So is Goomba. Ooh, that's pretty. That's pretty. Wishlist Terra Nil. Already did. Way ahead of you. Max zoom level. Reduce if running slowly. Enable edge panning. Yes. Resolution. Default. Nice. Full screen. VSync. Volume. Apply. Credits. Developed by Free Lives. Jonathan Hao Yoon. Marcel Marias. Jason Sutherland. I think I know that name. No, I might not. Jared Lunt, Evan Greenwood, Dominique Galowski, and Sam Alfred. Published by Devolver Digital. Music by Maydan. Licensed under Creative Commons 4.0. Analytics by Unity. Shocker. Let's see what the BroForce team has done. I still can't get over that. BroForce of all things. And they went on to make this. Literally, they quote, it is, quote, developed by the Eco Warriors at Free Lives, team behind BroForce, and from recycled company Devolver Digital. I love the self-awareness. I'm so curious about this. I feel like this is going to be exactly my kind of game. Chill, city builder, with a massive, like, environmental focus. 100% my kind of thing. Welcome to Terra Nil. Your goal is to rejuvenate this wasteland by covering the landscape in greenery. I can do that. You try panning by moving your mouse cursor to the edge of the screen. Alternatively, you can press and hold the middle mouse button. Oh no, it's just scroll, okay. You can also pan with WASD, okay, that's good. WASD's a little faster. Oh, I see. This lets you click and drag. Okay. Start with a turbine. Turbine has 75 leaves. Requires dirt. Provides electricity. Can only be oh, it requires rock. Okay. Now that you have power, you can clean the soil. Try to fit 4 toxin scrubbers as far from this turbine as possible. Is it super idealistic? Heck yeah. Is it cool? Oh yeah, it is. I'm interested. Clean soil provides the perfect place to grow greenery. Place 3 irrigators on the clean soil. They can be rotated with the mouse wheel or R. I'm curious, how does it work? I'm guessing that it won't. Yeah, it's only going to go up to there. I'm curious what the green leaf symbol means. I'm guessing it's something important, but I don't know what yet. Increase the greenery landscape, get the greenery target to 25%. Yeah, this requires electricity, and dirt provides grass. Requires grass provides. That requires dirt. This requires dirt and provides grass. And we hit 25%. Terra Nil. Nice. New tools, new toys. Current climate. Reach the target temperature and humidity for rewards. Water pump. Pumps water to fill riverbed tiles. Water cleanses neighboring tiles. Range is extended by elevation. Calcifer. Requires water. Crystallizes nearby greenery, creating rock. Interesting. Excavator. Requires electricity, as does this. Then it costs 200. Creates a new riverbed, but poisons the land around it. Can be rotated. Fascinating. And I noticed that I have that there, which I'm guessing is a currency of some kind. Okay, so that'll let me do the riverbed. Water's only going to flow so far, though, so we'll see how much we can get done. Current. Okay, the current is there. We need to get into that section. Up to about 40 degrees. No, that's probably a little about 42 degrees Celsius and about 80%. All right. Yeah, it costs green currency. And irrigator provides green. So I want a scrubber first. There's going to be one little dot there that's not clean, but that's worth it. Put it in range. The poor tree. And then provide green. Notably does not require power. then let's try our new toys. Water pump. Provides water, which provides some green. Requires power. This is 100% my kind of thing. This is fun, and I am 100% getting this when it comes out. Like, no question asked. This is great. Oh, it can just go longer. Did not realize. That's cool. There we go. Pays for itself. Calcifies nearby greenery to create rock. Which allows me to place more of these. Allows me to place more of these. Okay, cool. So it does let you do multiple different ones. So far I have not needed the excavator, but it looks like I might need to there. Only works with power. Uses a lot of green, not shocking. Oh, you be quiet. Nobody asked you your opinion. There we go. Almost pays for itself, not quite. We have more green, that's what's important. This is satisfying. This is a very satisfying gameplay loop. It's simple, it's relaxing, it's very, very fun. That's not going to pay for itself. It's not worth it. There's no rocks right there. Running kind of low on green here. That'll pay for itself in there. There we go. Use existing problem plant system, increase the ecosystem by restoring 3 biomes. Press the 2 tab to access new buildings. Ooh. Research Center reduces the cost of scrubbers, pumps, calcifiers, and excavators, and makes excavators smaller. I should zoom in, having a bit of chugging issue. Wow, this game uses way more resources than I would have expected for something like this. Oh, do I only have one of each of these? Creates wetlands. Can only be built on an irrigator near water and not on high ground. And irrigator was what again? That's water pump, calcifier. An irrigator, okay. So one of the grassy things. And this does what exactly? Creates wetlands, okay. So an irrigator near water. So I'm going to go irrigator. Oh no, it shows me the relative increase or decrease. Nice. Nice. Plus 10. And now... Oh, it needs to be near water. Duh, there is no water here. Now there's water here. Calcifer. Get a couple of those going. Need more green. This is great. I love this. I love this so much. And while we're at it, that'll fill out the remainder of the riverbed. And then I can finally place this thing. Oh, it's on a... What? It's literally on this. Into wetlands. Nice. Hello, Pitogiiyo. Welcome, welcome. I promise we'll do Baba as you later, but for now, this is Terra Nil. You take a wasteland destroyed by civilization and return it to a thriving ecosystem, then recycle everything when you're done. It's a demo, but it's 100% my kind of thing. And it is strategic. Not nearly Papa's level strategic, but it's pretty damn thinky. You have a limited amount of resources, but you can gain more of them by appropriate placement of items, so it's all about being clever with where you put stuff. For instance, is there anywhere where I could put another one of those? Alright, and then... there. I saw someone advertising this on Twitter, and I was like, that sounds like my kind of thing. Just a game all about rebuilding an environment is 100% my kind of game. And if I was right, it is. This is a lot of fun. Okay. Okay, so the power can't overlap. That's interesting. I'm gonna have to build. Let's see, what do I have not used yet? Other than this thing. I have not used beehive. Swarming bees pollinate nearby greenery, creating different kinds of flowers. Requires tree. Strategic some of the puzzle is more about linchpin puzzles. Ah, that checks out. It's more about puzzles that are designed to challenge you in a specific way, or something where it's like, once you figure this out, then the entire puzzle comes together. Whereas this is about making the right choices under the right circumstances. And about carefully balancing resources. One more. You figure out particular actions to solve puzzles. Yep, that makes sense. And then what's this do? Use nutritious ash to create forest. Can only be built on a burnt building husk. Have I seen that before? Oh, I need to use the other thing to destroy buildings. Got it. Because I don't believe I've seen burnt building husks before. Create forest. Solar amplifier strengthens the light area around it, allowing for the lighting of fires. Requires electricity, provides sunlight. This requires sunlight. Starts a controlled burn. Fire will burn greenery, finbows, and most buildings, but will leave behind nutritious ash. Fascinating. So, first off, I'm going to use the one toy I haven't yet. This thing. The Destroyer. Which will create a river, but will destroy everything around it. What is this? This is Terra Nil. From the creators of BroForce comes a game about taking a destroyed wasteland and rebuilding it. Environmental stuff. The idea is you take a barren wasteland destroyed by unknown destroyee type things, and you proceed to add machinery that rebuilds and terraforms the landscape over time. Basically an Uncity Builder, if you will. That wastes everything, but it does create a new river. Or does it not? Is it blocked? It's blocked. Fascinating. Often R. It's really easy to do. Is reallocate the amount of resources one of the easy ways would use. Yes. That is true. Is there a... Okay, so undo. I messed up. There we go. It can't create a river through a building, so there we go. And rotate it like this. And then I add this to provide water through the new riverbed. And this to create rocks so I can place a fan. Short puzzle game, if you like to try it. And Bob, is you or something else? I would be curious. Alright. I know you're good at creating clever puzzles, so I am curious. That'll provide a net return on my investment. So that's good. That'll also provide a net return. And then, what I need is to find somewhere where I want to strengthen solar activity. In puzzle script. Puzzle script works on browsers, so easy to play. Fair enough. If you want to send it over, look it over during the break when I switch games. Starts controlled burn, requires sunlight and flowers and one of those things. So I create flowers through beehives. So actually what I'm going to do is place this here, back where we originally started. And then desiccator. Post in a journal game. Perfect. I will check there during my break. Aww. That's not a very controlled burn. That's burning up everything. Literally everything. Okay, that was way more fire than I was expecting. I guess I should have known. It said control burn. I figured, okay, so it's a limited area, right? No, it just burns everything. So what I'm going to need to do to counter that is create a new river. California's... Ow! Rip. Yeah, that was not very controlled. That was not a controlled anything. I'm curious. Yeah, I figured if I burn through the river, it'll keep going there, so that's perfect. And then the other way. That's in the way, okay. Controlled in quotation marks, 100%. Now, how does the water flow far enough? Didn't think so. But this is a barren wasteland now, so fire won't go through it, which is the main point here. I'll replenish it later. For now... Are you a California resident? I'm so sorry. That's not fun. Alright. Now... the river should stop the fire from crossing there, because it did before. And this wasteland should stop the river from crossing there, plus it won't go up. And it also destroyed a lot of buildings, but notably did not destroy... Okay, so it does not destroy the receiver item, which that's the research center, which I think is only one time, but it's invincible. And it does not destroy fans or anything is on raised elevations. But now requires burnt building husk. At the moment, it's a demo right now. My objective is to reach this target, the appropriate temperature and the appropriate humidity. My temperature's dead on, but I need more marshlands to get the humidity right. Bunch of Taft, which is right next to the more well-known Bakersfield. Ugh. Almost. I got the right amount. Perfect. That's going to be a huge cost, but I just need a little more and then we're good. Now what I just need is a little bit more humidity. So monkey were advised, yeah, not to go outside. I heard. That's... Oh, that's... not fun. And then one of these. And I can finally turn it back over and tap. Great, but sky being orange from fire is a yearly issue. I know, because of the temperature. It's just... Ugh. What were you doing in TAP? Was it... You mean your degree? Or... Oh, were you outside doing an outdoor degree of some kind? Or are you just working? I say just... Sorry, I don't mean to say just working as if working is not a legitimate thing. Working is 100% legitimate. Biodiversity restored. Can you bring the process of cleaning up? You need to construct an airship or recycle materials. You've been given advanced weather technology. Everyone had N95s pre-pandemic. Yeah, that's fair. That's something to help. Alright. So I've used all of those. 3. Airship. Allows an airship with materials cycled from other structures. Must be built on a riverbank. I don't know why my computer doesn't like this game, but my computer does not like this game apparently with speed. Okay. That begins our airship. Helping your grandmother move into her new house. Oh! Ugh! Ow! She thinks a big, strong man, of course. Travels along rivers to collect recycled material from loading docks. Silo. Removes other buildings and stores a portion of their costs. Crap, there was my research center. Everything's back up to... No, it's not. Okay. Arms are noodles. Ouch. I do not understand when people are like, oh, you're okay. You can carry all the things, right? Not always. A little deer moving around. That's cool. Noodle arms are not great for moving, can confirm. Loading dock requires water on the boat, loads material from the surrounding buildings and silos onto a recycling drone, and pound lock allows recycling drones to travel up and down waterfalls. I believe the only waterfall we actually have is here. Follow the river, make sure I don't have any I missed. Oh, I could put more water there. That as well. Very quick change of subject. Recognize her mistake and was embarrassed by it. Ah, that's fair. Temperature pylon. Uses solar amplifier to increase the ambient temperature. Humidity. Uses water and wetland to increase humidity and wasteland to decrease it. So this is where you use... Okay, and it requires stone. Okay. Stone, electricity, water, and wetland. Provides humidity change. This will be a plus 5%. Oh, you have a CS degree? Help me set my printer thing. Pretty much. Loading dock, loads recycled materials. Where did we put the ship? We put the ship here. Okay, now the boat can go over there and collect materials. I do wish it would give us the net return, but, you know, what you gonna do? Very demanding, whether or not it makes any sense. Yeah, pretty much, unfortunately. Percentage of buildings recycled and load onto airships. So their final strategy is using the river. So river is very important because it lets you recollect buildings. Fascinating. When I'm in a fight, please move. Big thing for me. How about I do it? If Peter's not doing it, we'll do it together. Rip. That is unfortunate. There's deer now, yeah. Miserable at PE, yep. I know that feeling. Was not my preferred subject either. Pretty sure I can still place these, and the boat will just have to go to each one individually, which is fine. It's definitely being very generous for the demo, but I'm sure it can get trickier later. Ooh, there's froggies now. Hi, little froggy. One point everyone in class, they're sucking to patronize me, letting you score a goal. Good grief. This is a very peaceful game. I really enjoy this. And this is just the demo. I'm excited for the full release. I think I missed that. We'll see. The pacing of this part specifically is a bit slow. Very slowly, just to show off how annoyed you were. Yeah, I can see that. That definitely makes sense. Ever played Equilinox? I have never heard of it until now. But I am now curious to find out more, given from the sounds of what you're... I'm guessing if you're talking about it right now, it's probably in context if it's similar enough to what I'm doing right now. Okay, good. It doesn't collect those. Can it get over here? Yes, it can. Good. There we go. And then there's one right in there. Ooh, there's bears in the woods. Cool. And all I need now is to increase the humidity a little. But I need power for that. I'll do everything over here. Can only do 5% at a time. I had to assume, yep, male, tall, deep voice. Chill planting a tree and stuff, watching all the animals wander around. Nice, that's fun. Yeah, this definitely fits the chill vibe. Okay, get all those. And then in the meantime, another one of these. And then another one of these. Plus 11%. That should be perfect almost. Beautiful. And I have enough left over for one more. Oh, forgot I said that. Nice storm sound effects. I don't have to do mine myself for once. Okay, 98% of buildings. Did I miss any buildings? I think the only thing I'm missing is the airship. And that just leaves this one pylon. Underneath restricted maps and other moving boxes, for sure. For sure. Speaking as someone who worked lifting heavy boxes for a previous job, no, that's not necessary. Sort of not really at all similar. Oh no, is it an environmental destruction game? Launch. 100%. And then you fly out of here with a ship built of all your recycled materials, leaving behind a restored ecosystem. Options. Max level zoom. Today's world, moving boxes is the pinnacle of modern human work. Not when machines can do it very easily. Wasteland reclaimed. And the airship flies away. I'm getting this game. I am 100% getting this game. This is 100% my kind of game. Yeah, I figured as much. That was the easy level. The demo is the easy level, and now they're working on making it more complicated. Everyone thinks I not only need to be, but am the stereotypical manly man simply because I'm tall and have a loud voice. Yep. Terra Nil, which system is already dead. I'm getting this game. I am getting this game. I kind of want to play the demo again just to show off the beginning of it because I know everybody got here a little late. So I kind of want to show it off one more time. Just because that was a lot of fun and I want to show off some more stuff. Just to show off the early, to show just to explain what I was doing. And yes, this game actually is kind of related to your story, Pito, because the previous, if you've ever heard of the game BroForce, aka stereotypical manly men go around shooting things to rescue the president because they're all a bunch of badasses. This game was made by those guys. This game. Speaking of stereotypical manly man, BroForce is literally the stereotypical manly man game, and then they made this thing. Welcome to Terra Nil. Your goal is to rejuvenate the wasteland. Zoom around. Okay, nice. They don't bother. Okay, so I'll explain things. Here's the world. They skipped the very beginning intro section. We have 1,000 greenery, which is how we do things. Welcome back from during player rehearsal, but everyone loved Why Now for 200. Yeah, great. Alright, so let's start here. Start small. Windmills provide electricity. Electricity can be used to power items like things that turn waste soil into dirt. Turn a bunch of soil into dirt. As a reminder from construction, basically you play as vines growing through the dirt. Oh, interesting. That sounds like a very amusing concept. I will definitely do so. I just wanted to show this off, just to show everyone what it was like from the start, for those who came in late. And then we make some green. Notably, things work once, so if I turn this area to dirt later, this will not make it green. It's a one-time use thing. And then this creates water, also requires electricity. Water will flow out a certain distance. And I will definitely look into Equinox if it's similar, because similar is that sounds like my kind of thing. If it's a similar in gameplay loop to this. German Wikipedia page. Legit. Okay. Get it as far as possible, so I use as little resources as possible to do it. I'll probably do, I think the strategy is do the rivers first. Well, first set up these. Then fill up the rivers. Use this to create the rocks. Miss most of the game, indeed. And then this... Okay, so a little more explanation. Windmills can only be placed on stone, and they provide electricity to an area. Toxin scrubbers can only be placed on barren wasteland and require electricity as well, and provide dirt. And then grass growers replace the dirt with grass, and do not require electricity, notably. Water pumps require riverbeds and electricity and provide water. Calcifiers require water next to grass and turn the grass into rock, allowing you to place more turbines. And then finally, the excavator will carve out new, more narrow rivers at the cost of not only using a lot of green, but causing a huge explosion in the area. And these are your basic first level items. We need to reach 100% target greenery in order to reach stage 2. So for now I'm just going to go around and place a bunch of windmills to create power. And then by the windmills, I'll create a bunch of these to turn the ground into soil. And then after doing so, I just do this. Posted in general gaming. Sounds good. Equinox, I assume? Much more strategy than Baba or your game. Ah, fair. I have a thing for strategy, so I will definitely look into it. If you've seen the Saturday streams at all, which are literally just strategy stream, the video game. How much shenanigans can I get up to is basically the name of the game. I love me some shenanigans. Not incredibly long, that is nice. Not that I don't have some incredibly long games I play, looking at you, Baba. But sometimes something short and sweet is nice. Oh, I don't have enough. Okay, undo. Oopsies, I didn't make enough green fast enough. I should probably do that. Just being too clever. For my own good. 0 badges and Mach has 3. Well, Mach has a... First off, he has Twitch Prime, which... No, he has... Yeah, he has Twitch Prime, which that one you just get by having Amazon Prime. That nothing to do with the channel. He'll have that no matter where he goes. The second is he has a badge for being a subscriber. Founder, because he was a subscriber first month, but he has that badge. And then he has VIP just because he's in the chat pretty frequently and it lets him get away with posting various things. Of those 3 badges, I can give you VIP if you're here often enough. The VIP is usually used for people who show up to the streams pretty often because it lets you basically get away with things like you can post links in the chat safely without getting flagged by the auto mod. Subscriber, you gotta do that yourself, or you gotta have somebody else gift you a subscriber badge. That's not on me. I mean, I could, but then I'd be paying money to myself, and stream's not profitable enough for me to be paying myself money right now. And then Twitch priming, that's, you gotta just go to Twitch and say, hey Twitch, hey Jeff Bezos daddy, I want to give you money. And I'm sure Jeff Bezos will gladly accept your money. Bezos is the kind of man who likes money, in my experience. So there you go. There's your full explanation for all the badges that Mach has and why he has them. Bowden Horizon. Other people can get founder if they subscribe. At this point, I don't know, actually. I don't know what the... I'm kidding. Wasn't on what badge it was. Point out names and notice we did. Ah, okay, okay. Not a problem, not a problem. And I just figured I'd... Yeah. You are right, though. That is kind of funny how very different it is. Can't believe I'm going to actually run out of resources my second time through when I'm trying to explain how the game works, even though I did so well the first time. Jeff Bezos, daddy. Yep, yep. I know what I said. I regret nothing. Oh. I should probably get some greenery. I was trying to be clever. Only Bezos likes cybersecurity a little more. Like the term Bezos daddy. Yes. I'm sure he does too. Hi, hello, welcome to Terra Nil. Have you seen what I'm doing so far? I'm at the very beginning. I restarted the demo, so I can give you a brief overview if you missed bits of it. Showing your mom what I do. Ah, okay. How are the cats doing? Greetings. Terra Nil, a world reclaiming game. That's the best way. The presumably dryless soil still doesn't, or less dry soil. That is a good question. I'm guessing not. That would be my guess as well. Although I have not ability to test it. Mochi was put in her bedroom. Oh, poor Mochi. It's almost like you need to not be a pain in the butt in order to get away with things. I don't want to burn any rivers yet, only because that uses a lot more resources than I need to. Fortunately, I don't think I have to. I'd rather wait until I get the building that gives me a discount on everything. So long story short, wind turbines go on rocks in order to create electricity. Toxin scrubbers go by electricity on dirt in order to create soil. The irrigator goes on soil to create green grass. The water pump goes in a riverbed with electricity to create water. The calcifier goes in water by grass to create rock, so you can create more turbine. And the excavator tunnels more riverbed at the cost of a ton of resources. Your mom just missed Jeff Bezos, daddy. Yes, yes, your mom did. Yes, you did. You missed the best part. I regret nothing. I regret literally nothing. Alright, now you've successfully repopulated the wasteland to plant life. Now increase the biodiversity by restoring 3 biomes with the new buildings. I may have to find some way to save that. That may have to go someplace. I wish I'd clipped it. Change the stuffy. Okay. Cow or pig? Toxin scrubbing, not hydrating. Yes. It sprays out water, presumably because it's grass, but yeah, pig. Say hello to a little pig. Hi, pig. Pig, pig. Good pig. It'll have an emote someday when I have more subscriber points. You know how it is. Okay, 2. First off, put the research center anywhere, preferably by water, because the research center gives me a permanent discount on building a lot of the tier 1 buildings, which is when I'd actually bother to create more rivers. Where do I want rivers? Just looking at the big picture here. I want a river probably down here or so. Yeah, I'll do one right there. That'll get me in this area. Another one right there. And then one down the middle here will let me get that as well. So 3 rivers. Let's get them going. Buy electricity, so I need to go create more rocks for them to go by. Calcifier. Yeah, this building, the research center, reduces the cost of scrubbers, pumps, calcifiers, and excavators, and makes the excavators have a smaller damage effect. That's the reason why I didn't want to use any excavators at first, because I'd rather not ruin things until I have to. I created more rocks, which lets me create a new wind turbine right here. And then I can use the excavator to create a new river. Or river bed. And then in reverse, I mistimed that. I put it in a bad spot. Let's put it there. That'll do. And then do another one. Oh, it won't go through rocks at all, so if I want to do that, there we go. It'll destroy a little greenery, but I'll make up for it. Just tunnel right through, and then the water can flow. Unless I misjudged. I misjudged. Oh, you can only undo once. Interesting. I mean, that makes sense you can only undo once. I just didn't think of it. Can't rotate the camera at all. Huh. Okay. Yep, because of the rock, I should have went one more over, but I wasn't thinking of that. And I'll erase that. And that has water, and then I do one more from here. And that'll let me create a lot more riverbed, because it'll connect everything. Which is what we wanted. And now, with a quick calcifier, I create some rocks right about here. That'll do. And I'll get some power going. Which will let me build that here. And that here. And that here. And then I replant greenery. And everything grows. It's pretty. It's very pretty. There we go. And I'll put one of these in here for good measure. Which will let more water flow to the remainder of the map. And we're in business. And that's the basic gameplay loop of this game, is using the tools you have available to reclaim the land. And now for the part 2, where I need to create alternative biomes. So for instance, this will get me more green points and turns the water into a wetlands. And now I need to take, I was at 100% reclaim before, and now I need to create ecosystem diversity. So for instance, that'll create some wetlands over here. I'm going to try to keep things consistent now, so that all the single biomes in one area, as opposed to going all over the place. I feel like that's probably more balanced than just having everything be all over the place. Bodin Hirozon technically has no win condition, but there is a thanks for playing after you've done most of what there is to do. Fair enough. Checks out for that kind of game, for sure. Is there enough green here for this to be worth it? Probably not. No. Doing it anyway. And that turns that, but it won't go up, so wetlands can't go up. Wants to know what this game is exactly. This is Terra Nil. It's kind of a city builder where rather than building a city, you're going to a wasteland and rebuilding it from the ground up for the sake of reclaiming the environment. So for instance, I can go right here and I can carve out a river. Horizont. Boden Horizont. Is that, I'm assuming that's something in German that I don't recognize, because I never do. German is not my first language, if you couldn't guess. And another one here to the edge of the map. And that is also good, because that way I can make this area the part that I don't. Yeah, this will let me flood everything. So this will be the area that I burn and turn into the forest, so that it's cut off from everything else. Controlled burn this time. Okay, calcifer, create rocks here. And here. And here. Thus letting me build electricity here, here, and here. Thus letting me be completely out of things to make green. German for horizon, floor horizon. Ah, fair. Seems to be soil horizon. Ah, fair. Making biomes does seem thematic. Oh yeah. Said it like, you always say it like in horizon. Ah, I see. That makes sense. There we go. Get that little middle section. Minus 13, but it'll do, because of what the Wikipedia page was. Because that's what the Wikipedia page was. Ah, fair enough. Can't argue with the Wikipedia page. Yeah, I can get another one. Oh, I never put that. That's right, because we ran out of power. I remember now. That leaves me only 59, but that's enough to do this. 73. There we go. And now, little bees' nests there. Which gives me a ton of stuff. And then one here. And then one here. And one here. Huh. Fascinating. It's not a good use of resources, but it just looks wrong to me if I leave it hanging like this, so I gotta do it. I got a bit of extra green to use anyway, so there we go, that looks better. And now that I have all that done, we take the bee's nest, or no, we take this, the solar amplifier, put it here, and take the desiccator, and burn it all to the ground. Buildings and all. And that's why I got a little extra bee energy. And that burns up everything. But on the remains of the ruined buildings, I can build arboretums. Which allow me to turn the ashes into new forests. Can only be placed on buildings and don't turn the building spaces into forest. Wikipedia was new. Teachers say not to Wikipedia because anyone can update it. Sounds good. Yeah, I can see that, although I would also counter that at the end of the day, actual encyclopedias aren't really amazing either. They're fine, but they're not the best thing ever, despite popular belief. No, the Wikipedia of all human knowledge. It kind of always was, to be fair, in my opinion. People overstated how much of it... Like, it was a factor that it was easily edited, but at the end of the day, Britannica has this minor problem where it's incomplete. It always will be. Go here. Teachers do still say that. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I would argue it's better than people give it credit for, especially because at the end of the day, other encyclopedias aren't perfect either. Britannica, for instance, has this minor problem where it's not perfect and incomplete. Which is fine for the circumstances, but at the end of the day, it does mean that you're relying on it to do everything, and it just can't. Never will be able to. What it really comes down to is I think my professor in college said it best. Don't use any encyclopedia. Research the sources yourself. At the end of the day, you shouldn't be citing encyclopedia. Look at the original sources that the encyclopedia cites. So you can use Wikipedia, he said, but you're using it to find the actual source that they use. So the first source or second source, third, etc. Wikipedia is a really good place for searching where to go next, essentially. Alright. And then that'll do this. Do one here that covers all that territory. So a directly amazing first research to get a general idea of the topic. Agreed. And if I'm not researching it for, like, I say, a major paper, I'll gladly be like, okay, what are we doing here? Speaking of which, I need to go over to the wetlands and place this. To get the humidity up. See if the humidity is in the right spot. Yeah, at the end of the day, if you're studying the encyclopedia at all, you're kind of doing it wrong, because encyclopedia's job isn't to provide the actual... The job of encyclopedia is not to actually be your source. It's to point you towards the sources. That's what it really comes down to. Okay, the climate's almost where I want it to be. This will be a plus 4%. That's a plus 5. I think 4 is where I want to be. Perfect. And now I just spend everything on recycling. There's the thunderstorm starting, and it's pretty thunderstorm. Really pretty. I love a good thunderstorm. If you couldn't tell from the way I start all my streams with literal thunderstorms and nothing else. I like them. They're peaceful. So yeah, there's no requirements for this thing. This can go literally anywhere. I feel like that will need to be changed later on, but for now I'm okay with it. Alright, and we're gonna need one just for this. No, I could have done that, couldn't I have? Alright, how are we doing? We're at 83% collected. Heads back over. I think we're at almost all buildings. Ooh, rain, I know. It is pretty, very pretty rain, and it's great thunder noise. I approve. I very much approve. Oh, thank you for highlighting the remaining buildings. I appreciate it. Oh, that was redundant. Oops. Whatever. And now the rain's also nice and provides more green and just starts filling in the green spots. Alright, I need this. That'll collect those buildings, and this can collect that, and that should be it. I don't see any other buildings. And we got the deer. We got the frogs in the wetlands, probably. We got fish in the water. And down in the forest, we have bears moving around. That's everything. And that's Terra Nil demo. I'm 100% getting this game. This is definitely my kind of game. It's relaxing. I can see how you could make it more complicated, and I can see how you can make it more tense. They were very generous with the resource allotment. If they were more strict with it, I could see this being a much more challenging game in the later game. This was a lot of fun. Glad I tried it out and got to show it off. Wasteland reclaimed. As our airship flies off to parts unknown. Continue. And here's what we did. You guys saw the beginning. You saw the beginning of the game with the wasteland that we were presented with at start. And we have this. Some weird looking rocks all over the place. A nice river, a nice little swampland right over here. On the other side of the river, there's a nice little forest to explore with bears roaming around. We did a thing. There's even birds flying. They have shadows. That's great. I can't wait for the full game. I can't wait to see what the full game does. Probably more tools, more animals, more environments, more things to go wrong. Very pretty game. I enjoyed that a lot, as you can tell by the fact that I played through the demo twice. And there's a slight chance I'll do it again off screen. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that. Definitely want to play more of it. Wishlist Terra Nil. Already did. Already did. That was good. That was very good. I'm going to take a quick 2-minute break. I'm going to look into the items Pitogiiyo sent and that Mock mentioned, and I'm going to see about playing one or two of both of them. For now, that was Terra Nil. That was a lot of fun. I'm glad I got to play that. It's very pretty. All right. I'm going to go switch the game over, and I'll be back in a moment. By which I mean I'll still be here the entire time. I'll just be on intermission. Both chill and easy, as well as very trick or puzzle game if you want something harder. Yes, indeed. I can see later levels. Like, I can see how they would make it more difficult. I can already think, here's how. Just limit resources or be more strict with them. Definitely some buildings need rebalancing. The research center in particular, I could see coming later. Reload the page, hoping it helps. That's fair. That's fair. I will be right back. AKA, just on Discord quickly. Alright, let's see here. Pito made this. Something on GitHub. Bowden Horizon by actually 2 people. A frustrated Zen game about the limits of control, just giving in. Black screen, cool, what the heck? Two people, Floor Horizon, interesting. Alright, so what is this? Puzzle script game. Ha! Okay, I'll bite. Internet's acting up to say the least. Good grief. Yeah, like I said, I'm still technically here, just also looking at the thing, and I don't want what I'm doing on screen. Not even ads are running smooth. Ew. Gross. When even the ads aren't working, you know something went. That's just not fun. Alright. And I will Google and always run smoother thanks to the actual screen because money. Yeah, I got that right. Yeah. And you also posted, okay, where we have Equinox. Nature game, create and nurture your own diverse ecosystem. Sit back, start growing, and watch your world blossom in front of you. Variety of plants. I will this one after stream, I think, mostly because I don't want to actually just go up and buy it right now. It's like, oh, I'm going to go buy a game for stream. I like to research things a little before I buy them. But yes, I will definitely look into that. And not surprised that, like, Bode and Horizon definitely sounded like a itch.io game, so I'm not surprised by that. Growing your roots and the limits of control, made for Ludum Dare 48, which is the theme Deeper and Deeper. Fair enough. Spoilers. Okay, we're going to skip spoilers. I'll put that in another tab. Yeah, that's entirely true. Be impulsive. Yeah, spend money impulsively. Ha 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 ha. You know me. I don't spend money impulsively. I spend money after, like, weeks of planning. Ads are always the first thing to load. Yeah, fandom is the worst. Oh, it does, for sure. Like, just looking at the description, it looks like something. I will pull it up on Steam, and who knows, maybe I'll start next stream with it. I'll leave it pulled up for in a moment. Months and years, maybe. Ha! You should see me in Sonic Rush. Sonic Rush for DS. I didn't buy that game for 3 years after I planned on getting it, and that was back when I was 12 and wasn't buying games, really. I waited 3 years until it was finally on sale enough. Have you seen my backloggery? Have you seen my freaking backloggery? Here, look at this nonsense. Look at this nonsense. Look at this. This is my backloggery. It's linked down below the stream if anyone's ever actually interested. 452 unbeaten games, not counting the racism fighting itch.io bundle. 452 unfinished games. It never ends. The backlog never ends because I'm never beating all 100. I'm never beating all of them. There's a few games in there I just refuse to beat. Which ones? I don't remember. There's just a few I just got so sick of I got done with them. It'll never be 100%, but I can get a lot of it done. I had lots of games. Too many, some might say. Not enough, others might say. Matter perspective. $328 games on Steam. Yep, I have less than that. I have... Yeah, 248 on Steam. Which is why that list is even more ridiculous, because that means the other almost 500 games are not on Steam, aka my physical game library is close to 500 games. Though to be fair, that also includes like 3DS and Switch downloads, so actually it's probably closer to 400. Alright. Switching over to... I'm renaming the stream quickly, and then we'll get started on this. And I'm guessing that your homemade game is not on Twitch, so we're going to just go to games and demos for now. My first time using games and demos. Even 350. Nice. Puzzle, action, adventure, gameplay, good grief. Games plus demos. I've never had to stream with this category before because I've usually played some games that were at least a little well known. Alright. Let's see what the heck is going on with this. I have high expectations, Pito. I'm expecting something that's brain teasing or just something clever. Okay, I won't be that mean. Start game. Arrow keys to move, X to select, Z to undo, R to restart. Okay, X. Could it function for 10 seconds? No. Would it work if you reduced the quality of the video? No, that's not what I'm trying to do here. Yo, website. I'm not looking for a thing on screen. I'm doing this. What is this? That is what I am curious about myself. Pitogiiyo in the chat made this. What it is, I have not figured out yet. So it's a puzzle game of some kind. But the trick is I'm not sure what puzzle I'm supposed to be solving. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. White, green, red. This moves that. Yeah, I will admit I am confused. Mostly because I'm not quite sure what I'm trying. Move the two into two red squares next to each other. Ah. So I move downwards, it does that. Okay. So when I move one space away, it pulls the reds towards. Got it. I see now. And if you push two reds into it, there needs to be only two reds left. You could use an explanation of what you're supposed to do at the start. Yeah. Question, no, it cannot function for 10 seconds. Good grief. Why? Why internet have to be internet? After a bit, there's a pretty familiar pattern that opens up. It's how do you get there to be only 2 and then get them into the right place? So the idea is to figure out... So essentially the rule is you need to reduce there to be only 1 red space. So, for example... Oh, right when I was wondering... You can later connect to the Wi-Fi. Normally have to use the Wi-Fi extender, and even then it's barely loading anything. Good. I'm running out of ways to say good grief. So best as I understand it, the rules are you need to find a way to reduce there to being only 1 red space. They overlap. Whenever you move towards a red space, when you're 1 space away, the red space moves towards you. It will overlap another red space, thus eliminating it if there's 2 in a row. So the idea is to line up 2 in a row and then move into it to eliminate that red space. So the goal is to get down to 1 red space. And it doesn't matter how many white spaces you have at the end, it looks like. The white spaces just make things more complicated. Baron, learn how to pull the red blocks. Yeah, pretty much. I've arrived at the level where it's a 6x5 grid, and 17 of the blocks are red and 2 are white and the rest are green. But yes, I learned how to pull the red blocks. I posted a picture on the Discord, so you can at least see that. This is the level I've arrived on. I figure you might remember this one, given that it's very unlike anything we've seen so far. Also seeing the screen at the exact moment. Ah, okay. So you can only see that sometimes. That puts it into an impossible state. And immediately notice what the level resembles. No, not at all. Among Us? Is that an Among Us? Among Us. Yes. The classic work of art of our time. Completed. It is indeed an Among Us. Yes, it is. A work of art. Beautiful. Okay, so the white can overlap too. Error 2000. Oh. Oh. All the obscure errors. So that does nothing, that does nothing. Opening move has to either be this, which eliminates two of my pieces immediately, or this. Black screen, yay! Yay for black screen. Yeah, those two bottom ones are trapped now. Probably could play the puzzle game. Glad your mom enjoyed it. Actually, entirely gone. Have you tried resetting your router? Yeah, I'm glad she enjoys the puzzle game. I can send her the link to it. You have a fan. Oopsies, that's not it. Okay. No, stop doing that. Stop that. So we were on 5.4 out of unknown. Oh, Katie is sending it. All right, so I will give you the link. This is actually a puzzle made by Pitogiiyo in the chat up above, so it's a game they created. Let's see how far it goes. Watch it be that we've finished on the second to last level. I'm not sure if that's actually how far the level I don't know how that's how far it goes, or if there's actually only 2 left. Also, not surprised that GitHub lets you create puzzles. That's totally a GitHub thing. Hey, Excalibur, how you doing? We're playing a puzzle game made by a member in the chat. Perfect, thank you kindly. Alright, how do I figure this one out? This eliminates 2 immediately, and then I get stuck and can't go anywhere. So it's gotta be this. It actually is really cool. It is very well done. The tutorial is a tad vague, but once you figure out the rules, it's actually really clever. And I'm sorry that your stream is not working. And that's just a permanent loop. So that can't be it. There we go. But how do I get that away from there? I don't know if that's possible. That might be impossible. So I need to not leave those 2 in the middle there. Because now there's no way to get that out. Because you can't pull if there's nowhere to pull into. So this is an impossible state. And that just gets us the same impossible state. Huh. And that gets us stuck in the corner, so that's not it. This is the last puzzle? Ha! You just beat the entire thing. Oh, good grief, of course you did. I'm surrounded by people who are smarter than I am. What can I say? The credits is a puzzle, of course they are. Why am I not surprised? Find some way to get in there. And that's the point, is that once it's in the center row, it's already stuck. the only way out of the center row is to delete. So what am I missing here besides the usual everything? All that does is eliminates that one because it pulls it towards there, but that just does the exact same thing. Huh. Because there's no way to pull if there's a red one behind you. And that just creates a permanent loop. So the problem is once the two are in that position, that's impossible to, and that's an impossible state. Never tried that before. That's just the thing in reverse, isn't it? I think we might be onto something. Yeah, the problem is I've been told this is the last puzzle, which means now I gotta solve it. And then this is impossible. That's not it. I don't know why this one's stumping me of all things. Other than it being the last puzzle, so, you know. Yeah, I don't know if it's possible to get that back left one out of the corner at all. And this just leaves us in the exact same circumstance as usual. This one is, yeah, rather more difficult than normal. So either that or this. But neither one solves what we need. Because there's no way. Is there any way to pull at one from both sides at the same time? No, because it requires different directions being pressed at the same time. The idea is to find a way that doesn't end up in a state with top, middle, and middle, bottom, middle. Once we do that, it's over. They're able to do a different starting moves than me. Ah, okay, because this move is instant game over. So it's got to be, it can't be left or up, and this there's no way out of, so the only way to go start is this way. Then after this, no, that locks us in place, so we're stuck with nothing. Okay, you're maybe back. Okay, we're on the final puzzle. So, you know, the part where I get completely stuck as usual. Oh, good grief. Twitch! Get your crap together. And that just puts us in the same impossible spot as always. The Savage Jedi 123, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. We're playing a game someone in the chat made, actually. Just a little puzzle game. I should probably put on some music, to be honest. Now that I think about it. Half the times that have none, unless you just jinxed it. Oh, good grief. Internet. Why? Why internet? Why? Song is similar to Pong. Yep. I'm gonna put in a bit of background music just so that there's more than just my voice going. Not that I hate my voice, but other people may at some point want something just a little more, and I have the perfect music. Little loud, maybe. I don't know if there's a way to adjust Bandcamp. Oh, right, no, because it's Firefox. If I just make... Okay, there's no way that's right. No way that is there a way to turn the sound up? No. What I want to know is if I can adjust the volume mixer to different browsers. No. Of course, what I could do is download the music to my computer, but I kind of haven't done that yet because I've been lazy. So unfortunately, there was no way to make the music quieter than the game. Unfortunately. I can barely hear the game. Yeah, there's no state that's winnable at this point. Because there's no way to get up there. And that just brings us back to this dilemma. Either we're in the middle of one thing or we're in the middle of another thing. And that just gets us stuck. This again. That creates the exact same thing as before with the impossible situation. Same problem situation. And that gets us stuck here. And that gets us stuck here. Duck, brought to you by Pitogiiyo. Hoping for your sake as well. That's ridiculous that that have to be necessary, but if knowing Twitch, I can totally believe it. Dang, barely hear the voice of the game. You turn the music down, yeah. Hang on. What I'm gonna need to... Well, that's the thing, is the music... Hang on a second. Yeah, I think I'm not gonna be able to use the music this time. That wasn't on Twitch's end. Nice if I actually told you anything was wrong, though. How about this? Yeah, that's... I need to download the music separately so that I can actually just have it playing separately. The problem is it's on the web browser, and I've been lazy and haven't downloaded it. That should be better, at least. And I need to actually just put it onto my computer proper, rather than relying on having it on Bandcamp. Bandcamp's fine until it doesn't work. PB, well done. X to continue. Instead of where the hell is the internet, it says error 2000. Yeah, that'd be nice. All right, that's a clear. That is amusing that is done, but yep, that's it. 4.2, 4.3, 4.4, 5.0, 5.5. In case you're wondering, Pitogiiyo, if you want to see me play through the whole thing, I do have a VOD upload channel on YouTube that this will go up to by let's see, I'm doing one, so Monday. This will be up on Monday. If you want to see me do the entire thing. And yeah, I'm going to need to just download that music. I think that'll just work the best. Alright. Well, that was fun. That was short and quick. Alright. I'm guessing this game is not on Twitch. The other one. Bowden Horizon. Yeah, no, so I'll just stick with games and demos. itch.io stuff in general tends to be pretty... There we go. Really nice game. Shame you missed most of the playthrough. Hoping that do something, but I should have known. Went straight to... Oh. Why internet? Why internet? Okay, I'm gonna I'm gonna save this as a bookmark for later. Save. Close that. No option to connect to regular Wi-Fi. Ugh. Working fine, but no, it's not. That's weird and unfortunate. Alright. View all by militant. Run game. Let's see what is going on here. Bowden Horizon by Postjam by Mino and Mare. Start game. Arrow keys to move, X to action, R to restart. Whoopsies. What I want is this option. Yes, I know it is full screen. That is the point. So it's a game where you just follow the vines as they get created. It's cute. That's what I'll turn on. There we go. That should be much quieter. Let me know if that's too loud, and I can adjust the volume of that separately than I can of the main game, which will be helpful. So let me know if it's too loud, and I'll adjust it. Oh, got big flower. Basically, the player shows you a few still images. Big flowers charge you. You can get more crossings once per charge with space. Next to continue. Stop searching at X. Kind of impressive it took me this long to get a big flower. Oh, I see. That all connects. And that disconnects there. Okay, there we go, there we go. Mushroom. Cute little thing, just seeing what we can explore and find. A cute little exploration game. want to go that way. So it's just a game of just whenever... For the record, for anyone wondering, when I move onto a new space, I don't control what direction it has. It opens up whatever direction it feels like. So I'll be trying to go one way and it wants to, and it's like, nope, you gotta go the other way. That's the new way. That's how we go. It kind of just does whatever it wants. And I have no independent control over it. Honestly, it makes me want to just go play, like, say, something caved exploration-wise as well. Basically just a maze. Yeah, pretty much. It's a maze that you only figure out as you travel through it, but it also sort of spawns. Like, I can approach something from two different angles, and from the looks of it, it'll create two different puzzles, depending on the angle that I approach things from. So it's a maze, but it's a maze with a bit of independent movement. Just a bit, though. And I'm not sure how much freedom of choice you actually get. Come on, you can't even connect. Come on. Almost makes me want to go play Carcassonne as well, which I could. I have that for Steam. Totally play it. Favorite map making game. Which is a hilarious thing to be like, I have a favorite of, but let's be real, it's me. Of course I have a favorite game where literally all you do is make maps. Because I'm just that kind of guy who likes maps. Really? Really? Rude. Go that ways. Do I have to really go all the way around just to get there? Yes, I do. Really? Are you kidding me? Every single one, and none of them went there. Rude. Because now there's no way over there. Okay, so Z centers on the piece. There we go. There's the key. Yeah, it's a maze, but the maze is generated as you travel through it, and you're not guaranteed to get anywhere. Okay, so those are teleports. Interesting. That's convenient. Also, holy crap, there are so many of those flowers. Good Carcassonne-like game that came out recently. Dorfromantic. EU4 is definitely a map game. Yeah, you're right. But is it my favorite? I can never tell. EU4 hovers between being one of my favorite games of all time and one of my most, like, why the hell am I still playing this games of all time? And I can never quite decide which one it is. I mean, to be fair, that is the whole idea behind German games, is the whole... Because I'm assuming you know the difference, what the whole nature of a Euro game is, as opposed to a... I don't know what they call the US style of games, but not Euro games. Where basically a Euro game is a game that is essentially everyone plays till the end. It's usually based on resource management over combat. And it's based on who can gather the most, as opposed to whoever can destroy the most. But it's usually highlighted especially by everyone survives till the end. In contrast to a lot of Western-style games where people are eliminated as part of the gameplay flow. So games such as Carcassonne or Ticket to Ride or famously Settlers of Catan are Euro games because no one technically dies outside of really obscure circumstances. And I play a lot of those along with tactical war games. They're both a lot of fun. Indeed, indeed. Really? Stop doing that. Go up. Go up, you bastard. Shenanigans. I call it shenanigans. Dorfromantic. Alright, I will add that to the list of things to look into. Did I go everywhere I could down here? I think I did. I don't think I can go anywhere else. Nope. Here we go. That goes off the map. Now I've gone everywhere I can. So you really are just a vine trying to get all the way to the end. That literally is all the game is. It's just, you're a vine. Go to finish. That'll give me one charge, which I'll use down below once I finish all this up. Very pretty vine. Nowhere to go here. I believe that just went down. No, it went up. No. Okay, you suck. The big flowers give you charges that you can use to create extra pathways. So they let you branch off a little bit. I currently have 0 charges because I keep using them by accident when I press X for something else and it uses a charge apparently. But it's why I'm trying to aim for those because they actually give something. And then dark green turns off into intersections, whereas light green I can make multiple paths out of. Although it's often confusing. And naturally the vine gets in its own way. I do believe I've gone everywhere that I can. Outside of going all the way back to the top. I'm working on another side path, because you know, I need another one of those. There we go. That's a dead end. And this won't go any further down and blocks off any further passageway this way, so... I can create new vines from the top, but they can only go as far down as anything else, so... Bar connecting in some way like that, there's nothing those can do. Like I can go like this, for example. Can't go through rocks at all. Rocks are just plain obstacles. That dead-ended. Yeah, I do believe we've run out of things to do. I've said that a couple of times now, but I think it's actually correct this time. Yeah, it looks like we have run out of new intersections. Which sucks, because there was so much I could have done. Oh! I can get onto that, okay. Not that it matters, because I immediately just use it all up, but yeah, no. Yeah, I think that's it. That's cute. Froster's Zen about growing your roots, limits of control. Yeah, that checks out. Compilation of plant. Oh, it comes with its own music. But also ads, so. I like my sound effects. Oh, nice. It gives you a map. Is it actually a map of our world? Don't think so. No, it's not. It's limited. Okay. Well, that's Bodin Horizons. I think we've seen what we're going to see out of it, so I think we can call that done. I'll save that for the future. Does anybody else have anything else they want to share? Any other freeware games I need to try out? I have saved the 2 other games for future reference. They are both definitely things I am looking into at the moment. But for now, I'm going to take a quick break and then go spend an hour or so on Pitogiiyo. think it's time for more Pitogiiyo. I think it's time. I'll wait for the ad to be over. All right. Let's play some Baba. Chill day. Just an overall chill day. Alright, I haven't played this in a couple of weeks. I need to remember where I left off. Left off on level became Skull. And left off on level 3, Crushers. Baba is time, yes. Oh, right. This is where I left off, at the level going... And now just to wait for Mock to ban me from saying a word just for lulz. Do I even have any big goals at this point? I should maybe... Oh yeah, VIP. And a complete voice ban. With of course the obvious VIP problem being anybody who saves up enough. How close are you to the end of Pitogiiyo? After this world, there's one big world with like 12 levels left, and then the final world has 2 mostly pretty easy levels. I believe I have, let's see. I have 193 of the flower things, and I believe there's 215 or so. So I want to say I have about 20 levels left. Ish. I can get is out. How could you, you monster? If I insist, you monster. Mock being mean to me again. Too fair, did to myself. Can't complain. Flag, win. Pitogiiyo, wall, stop. Belt, shift. Level, blank. Skull, defeat. Skull facing Pitogiiyo, move. So... this safe. That not safe. That not safe. And makes Skull move. That makes Skull move. So... that death can turn that off and back on. Does not move Skull. Let me do this. That death. There. Get text weak. Belt die. Push. Want push. Want skull. Weak. Also, yeah. Wait. Just realized can win. Not sure what else was going on there, but win! Level something. Level unknown. We'll solve in a moment. No. No kill. New. Ah, okay. Rock. Push. Water sink. There go. Door lock. Grass. Skull not facing Baba you. Key push and open. Baba push. Rock push. Flag win. Water sink. Talk like child. I got nothing. Exit. Almost done. Baba push. Do do. Rock push. Okay, I can say his again. Okay, we're safe. I did say 5 minutes, right? Now that I think about it, I don't remember if I said 5 minutes. Oh, level, extra 2. Rock. Oh, no, not this level. Why this level? Why is this level here? Wait, is this literally the same level? You know how it works, yep. Wall stop. Kiki is move. Skull is swap. Bug is push. Not your first time we're panning. Yeah, that right. curious what I set it to. Yep, next 5 minutes, keep it PG-13. Yep, that sounds like me. Belt is shift, belt is stop. Yeah, it feels like I already solved this one. But this might just be a remake of another one? Question mark? I'm gonna Google quickly. Not the solution. I just want to look up, did I solve? Because I know that for the beta they rearranged some levels. Rock is level. Is extra 2 in depths. There's multiple solutions. Was placed a question mark, question mark, question mark, question. Oh, so I think that is the case. Yes, I believe I've beaten this one already. Was changed in some version. Was originally in question mark, question mark, question mark 6, where fireplace is now. So I do believe I've beaten this level. Because I believe 6 is the one that I had to rebeat upon loading the new world. Yes, this is the new one. This one's more familiar with everything else. So yeah, it looks like I've already beaten Rock Extra 2. Because I do not have rock is level formed, and yet I can access the rock, which, yeah, it means it already did it before it swapped. I appreciate that it saves that. It's very nice that it saves it. I very much appreciate that. Keep doing exit when I shouldn't be doing exit. I see grass is push, but I don't see any grass, so I gotta make it. I could put Baba is push there, but there's already Baba is push. There's no reason to make Baba is push again. how to do this already. Crushers. So for this one, the trick isn't solving the puzzle. For this one, the trick is I need to transform the puzzle into something. And I can already tell I need to transform the puzzle into text. Because yeah, in hindsight, this one's super easy to beat. Because the puzzle isn't beating the puzzle. The puzzle is turning the puzzle or the level into text. That's what the trick is here. That's what we're trying to figure out. Text is push, which doesn't do anything. Text is shift, that doesn't do anything. Belt is text. Belt is belt. Not much to work with. Kiki is you, flag is win, wall is stop are permanent. I could turn off skull facing Kiki is move. What I don't know is how. Put text in there. I need text. Could do text as belt, but that's probably not wise. Do 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 do. What can I do with text as weight? Could do belt this week, but only going to do that as turn belt into text, which at which point there is no more belt to manipulate. A lot of text in here. Question is there any I can get out safely? Is there any text that if I get it out, it works out well? I can get the word is out easily. Can I get the word push out? You're back. Welcome, welcome. You're back for Baba. You missed all the random puzzle games. How's Angel Devil How's Angel Devlin doing? Yeah, text shift doesn't do anything, and neither does really belt his. All belt his text does is get the belt out of the way. Which I honestly feel like we need the belt for something. I just don't know what. If there was a way to get belt out of there, I'd do that. But that's fair. It's almost 11. Hope she sleeps well. I'll call you guys tomorrow. Do. Glad she enjoyed it. What'd she think? Was it funny? Was it clever? Was it just the games that I played? Didn't totally get it. I'm not surprised. My mom doesn't get it either. And that's as much as we'll say about that topic. I can make text push. Intrigue, like the puzzle. Eh, cool. Well, I do enough of them around here. Right. Doesn't count anymore once the text is passed. Not that it really matters because I would still die unless there's some way to destroy the skulls. Skulls are free. I can't get the word weak in there at all. Wonder if she'd like this puzzle. This puzzle's definitely beyond pbww. People watch people play games. Oh, yeah. That's a very common reaction for people who grew up watching sports. Just saying. If you think video games are weird but sports aren't, you and I have very different priorities in life. You're watching us do something because you enjoy them watching it, or you empathize with them, or it's just a chance to do something that you can't do. That's all. And no, I'm not judging your mother for that. I'm saying that I'm just saying that is a common reaction I've heard beforehand, and that's how I often think of it. Yeah, I know she doesn't specifically. I'm more thinking people who think that it's okay to watch sports. Now, if you don't think it's okay to watch anybody do, like, any kind of activity like that, then I can probably see a little more logic there. At least a little more consistent logic. Kinda gets it, that's fair. Especially for the chance to just show off new and weird things. That's always fun. like Terra Nil. That was a lot of fun. I very much enjoyed that. Also one of the games I most enjoyed streaming, to be honest. Can I do anything when text is weak? Actually, yes I can. I can do something when text is weak. That was a very pretty game. That was a very fun game. I need to not destroy the belt, so put the word belt there. Put these like this. It was very pretty, and I love the like. It's very thematic, and I like that a lot. But that gets rid of the word belt. So is, we need to get rid of. Is the least important word, because we have multiple duplicates of it. Feels weird to say when there are times when is the most important word, or we don't have it and we're like, where is? I need is. But at this point I think is the least important word. Belt is push. Do. Noodle is watching. I have a cat watching a stream. That's how that works. Clearly. Because the cat totally cares. Cat is definitely invested for sure. I can guarantee the cat loves watching me play a puzzle game. Cat's thinking, is that a fish? And no fish, I don't care. Cat don't care. Guarantee cat don't care. Not here at the moment. They're both upstairs sleeping. They ate their food, though. I fed them. Don't worry. Die because it skips. But then I die on that one. Okay, that does double. I think I need that second is after all. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do. Text is weak, lets me get a push out, but I lose the is in the process. The alternative is I lose belt or shift, both of which I'm pretty sure I need. The catch is that leaves me with one is out of my usual, or my previous 3. And not really any better off for it. Because I sacrificed the word is for the word push. I'm pretty sure belted shift will come in handy at some point. I'm pretty sure I need belted push. I'm guessing I don't need both at once. Although both at once would be nice. Rebranded a game made as a child watching my stream. Rebalance. Ah, okay. I saw while I was over at your parents' place the dinosaur thing. Is that it? Belt is text. But then there is no belt. And if there's no belt, then belt is push and belt is shift mean nothing because belt doesn't exist. Rar rar dinosaurs, haha. Sleepy. I'm getting to the point now where I'm not sure how much longer I can keep going on. Just how that goes around this time where I just get tired and I'm like, yep, it's time to go do something else. Some passions never die. That is fair. But some of them get tired, and I think I'm reaching the point where I'm tired for the night. I might have to call it soon. I'm definitely drawing a blank here. Sleep is the thing that I do so I'm awake, especially when I was up all night the night before. Might go read a book before bed, possibly. Yeah, I'm staring at this and it's not getting any easier. I need to find some way to trick the skulls. What kind of streamer am I? A responsible one. Also, I'm gonna make a clip for my future self. Go back and find the baby daddy Jeff Bezos comment, or daddy Jeff whatever. Make a clip for myself to remember to go look up Jeff Bezos, daddy Bezos, whatever. Spider-Man or something? That's a pretty good descriptor. Broke, trying to shuffle two separate lives, one of which is an alter ego. Having to get multiple jobs to pay the bills. Yeah, that sounds right. I'll be Spider-Man. I'll take it. Because he did have multiple jobs. He was both a photographer and an intern at different points, and trying to get through school, while also doing the free work that is newspaper, or not, I'm superheroing. Jeez, I'm tired. Yeah. I think I'm gonna call it a night. I got one puzzle done, even if it didn't technically count because it was not a puzzle that was meant to be done. Got a business eventually, maybe I will too. That would be nice. Alright. Think I know who I'm raiding, as long as he's still up. Yeah, he's still going. I'm gonna raid someone I haven't raided in a fair bit. Good night. If you stick around for the raid, you'll get 250 channel points. You just gotta stay long enough to actually join the raid in. That's all. But you can get more points to save up for whatever you want to use them for. Alright, gonna raid TBG Hunter, who's currently playing Medieval. I voted for this on his game clearing poll, and I want to see what it is, so I'm gonna go raid him to find out. Gonna raid TBG Hunter, who's currently playing Medieval. Why are you making? I voted for this on his game clearing poll, and I want to see what it is, so I'm gonna go raid him to find out. Twitch. Really? Why are you making? Stupid Twitch. It unmuted me because it's rude. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, stop that! I am typing in the text box. Stop doing the search. Jeez. Alright, let's see what's going on here. I have no idea what this game is. I'm just curious. Alright, schedule for the next week. Saturday, probably some Age of Empires in Europa, because that's what I do on Saturdays, or it could be something else, who knows. Next Tuesday, continuing Undertale. We'll finish the Pacifist run and start on the Kill 'Em All run. And then next week, I may have a completely different game up, some other random indie-type game. We'll see. I got a few more in mind for the remainder of October. As it stands, though, thank you everybody for joining. It was a good time. Terra Nil was a lot of fun. That was a great game. I'm going to be playing that in the future. That was amazing. I'm like highlight of my day, I think, was discovering that. Good times. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. I'll see you another time. Later.